Oh, okay, all right.
Because I had a conversation with Eddie, and we have been blessed, Michael and I, that Eddie got in last night and staying at our house. And it's such a blessing that we're able to do that because I get to know the artist more and more. This is the second time he's stayed with us. He loves our dogs. I mean, what better guest can you take, right? Yeah, I'll tell you. But what I wanted to let you know is what's most important for Eddie is not that he is got a boatload of talent and experience and the number of bands he's played with and all this recordings and etc. That's not what he wants you to know most. What he wants you to know most of all is that he's a good human being. And that's truly what his music is about. And I wrote this down because I was like, he wants you to know or experience about him that he is a good person and his music reflects his mission in life. I wrote that because it's the truth. That every song that this man has ever written that I've listened to, it is about his mission in life. And his mission in life is to get more and more people to realize it's an inside job. So it's really, really good to have you here. Eddie Watkins Jr.
There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden where God's grace blooms. There is a garden where everything grows, a beautiful garden where love is sown. And in this place of light and love, you can have anything that you're dreaming of. There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden. That garden is you. And in this place of light and love, you can have anything that you're dreaming of. There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden. That garden is you. Such a beautiful into meditation, I invite you to get as comfortable as you can where you are. However that may be. Doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable. Take slow, deep breaths. Imagine your inhale as the breath of acceptance. As you breathe in, let this air move into the spaces where you may feel hollow or heavy. Surrender to simply being present with yourself in this moment. You are making peace with the internal landscape of your mind. Allowing your thoughts to be, to just be. As you exhale, release all judgment and attachment. Visualize the breath carrying away all the thoughts of how you should be in the grip of old stories you've been holding on to and holding on to and holding on to. Let the air leave your body completely, taking with it the need to control any outcome. With every cycle, your demonstration to the world shifts. By breathing in acceptance, you create an inner calm. By breathing out judgment, you experience a clearer, more authentic version of what is, of reality. Stay with this rhythm, gathering acceptance in, letting judgment go, until your outward presence is a direct reflection of the stillness that you have created within. our last exhale, we let go of judgment and outcomes. Everything is an inside job. Where have you heard that before? And you know, it's funny because a lot of people don't want to hear that. It's inconvenient. If you want to clap your hands, you can. All right. All right. Everything is an inside job.
Everything is an inside job.
Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job.
Everything is an inside job.
You may have to dig deeper to find what will release you. This feeling that you had that left you feeling sad. There's nothing you can have outside yourself to fix it. And that's the reason why sometimes we have to cry to let it all go. Be still and know everything is an inside job.
Everything is an inside job.
Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job.
Everything is an inside job.
You may have to dig deeper to find what will release you. This may be hard to take, but some things we tend to hate. It's not a God mistake, placed here to be corrected. Every player has a role to make this world a whole, not for us to control. Be still and know everything is an inside job.
Inside job. Inside job.
Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job.
Inside job.
Well,
Inside job.
you may have to dig deeper to find what will release you. Everything is an inside job. Well, change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job. Well, you may have to dig deeper to find what will release you. Everything, everything,
Everything is an inside job.
everything is an inside job. I said everything, everything. Say it with me, y'all. Everything is an inside job. That's right. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to step over here for a second. I'm more comfortable behind the piano, but it's sort of not about my comfort today. I think I have something to share with you that may be a little bit different, because I write these songs that are inspirational, and they're blessings to me because I still haven't figured out how they come. But, I accept the gift. But when I started thinking about inside job and what that means, it's like everything comes from there. And then I started digging even deeper, and I realized that the most important thing for an inside job is to clean up the job site. So it occurred to me that, when we go within and there's junk all around, we can't even think because there's so many voices and it's just and nobody's even consulting you. All these voices are going on, And it occurred to me that You know, there's things happening in all over the world, and what can we do in this microcosm? What can we do to affect anything? Well, a lot of people say, well, it starts in your family, and it starts with your children and with your. No, it doesn't start there. It starts in here. You know, have you ever noticed that when you are in a really good mood, when you get up happy, you know, it's just not too much that can annoy you. You know, it's like, oh, okay, oh, well, I guess they're having a bad day. I'm not, you know. But when you get up and you're feeling irritated already, it doesn't take much for somebody to squeeze the juice out of you, you know. I mean, they're going to get lemonade, you know, because it was already there. You were already set up and ready. The trigger was already, you know what I'm saying? The safety was off. It's like, okay. So now, when I started doing my research to do this talk here, which is going to be more music than talk, but I just wanted to make a couple of things, bring a couple of things up, because I don't really teach, I share. And the fact that things, and I'm going to go out on a limb, things are never what they appear to be. Nothing is what it appears to be. Why do I say that? Because everything is an afterthought. Consciousness is cause. It happens internally. This is a demonstration of something that's already happened. So, what does that mean? That means that when we start now to adjust ourselves internally, I'll give you a good example. There's an art. Anybody familiar with panamorphic sculptures? Panamorphic art? You familiar with what I'm talking about? Now, what this is a sculpture that looks like junk. It just looks like a bunch of pieces. But then when you step to the side, and you look at it from a different perspective, it turns into a piece of art. Beautiful art. But then when you step back over here, it looks like a bunch of junk. What is it? Is it junk or is it artwork? I say it's artwork. I saw a painting. And when you walk up to the painting, it's a photo of a young woman, right? And as you walk to the right and you look at the painting, she becomes an old woman. It's the same painting. Panamorphic is what they call it. How different is that from what happens in our daily life? How different is that from when we see something and we make an immediate judgment, and we're right because of what we saw and what our filters are? All I'm saying is that if you clean up the job site and you go in and do an inside job and everything is clean and clear, you'll get a chance to see something from every angle. You don't have to just look at the good part. You can look at the bad part and you can make a judgment, but you'll be making a judgment not based on what you heard on the news. You'll be making a judgment based on your internal compass. The things that you know to be true. The things that got you here today to where you're sitting here. And you all look fabulous and you're healthy, you know. I mean, none of us are missing any meals. You know. So basically, you know, I guess in essence my message is that I'm not giving you any information that you don't already have. You know about meditation, you know about prayer, affirmations, and all of that kind of stuff. You already know that, you know. But what I am sharing with you is that even though you have that down, Are you looking at things from every perspective? Because I can guarantee you there's more than one. There's more perspectives than the one that you see, and two things can be true at the same time. So I would encourage you, especially with the state of things today, and I'm not going to call out any particular events, because in my entire lifetime, there has never been a time when there wasn't a bunch of crap going on. Not ever. You know, and I've been on the planet 70 plus years, and I've seen a whole lot. And it's just like more, to me, it's more the same. You know, so what do we do? Well, what we do is we start in here, and we clean up the job site, and we go in, and then we ask for guidance. And then whatever you decide, you've decided from a place of honesty and sincerity and what's inside of you. I mean, not what you've been taught or what you've been shown. It would be what has been revealed. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for things, your own truth to be revealed to you. Now I'm going to follow that up with a couple of songs here that I had planned to do for you. In light of this panamorphic revelation. Every morning, the light keeps getting brighter as I wake up to the truth. And every day, I'm feeling so much lighter, and the world seems fresh and new. What I was taught and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Each day I start anew, and so I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Every day I walk away. Every morning brings a new beginning. By grace another day to be. I awaken to the sun upon me shining, lighting the way for me to see. Oh, things that I sought and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Of yesterday I'm letting go. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away. Oh, I'm walking away from the less than that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day I walk away. Thank you. Thank you. So everything is an inside job. Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is going to change literally. Okay. Panamorphic. Look it up. It will be really fun for you guys. And to take that example and compare it to the things that you see in your own life. And if you were to step to the side, maybe you'd see it a little bit differently. You know? I'm done. We have an affirmation. We have an affirmation. I thought it was beautiful.
Yes. He asked me to write something, and I took his inside job title, and I created that. I do the inner work and watch my outer world change.
Can we say that again all together?
Yes.
I
Do the inner work and watch my outer world change.
Amen.
Let's say it like you mean it. Okay, ready? I do the inner work and watch my outer world change. Well, Eddie, we may be getting out a little earlier and starting that concert a little earlier. You know, I thank you. Thank you. I never heard of that art, and it is so metaphysically true about each one of us.
Yeah.
You know, I think about our congregation here, and I think about some of our key volunteers, and I think about how diverse our personalities are, right? Oh, just look around, right? Just go out in the hallway there, right? And different personalities. And what I'm going to tell you in 17 years of being here, as almost 17 years of being your spiritual leader, your minister, is that I have watched this congregation morph into more acceptance of each other and personalities. And you know how I know that? I know that because I don't get called hardly ever now to say, Reverend Kathy, do you know that so-and-so treated me like this Sunday morning? Do you know that so-and-so was out in the parking lot yelling at people? Do you know that down in fellowship that you know, I don't get that anymore. So something, you all are starting to clean up your job sites. Truly. There's hope in our world, yes, big time.
There is, yeah.
Because the message is getting out that we can't change it out there. The only thing we can change is in here. And I'm just so enamored with what an honor it is to watch this over 17 years. And now if I go back to 34 years when I first walked in the door here, and for me to look back, you all know that I just came off of a minister's retreat, 19 ministers with Martha Creek, 4 or 5 days. It was amazing. I took my journals. Now, people, you don't know this about me, but if I stack them here, I probably have journals this high. I took most of them with me, and I spent my downtime looking and reading at them. And so if you want to see how Kathy cleaned up her job site over and over and over, and as you sang that last song, I'm looking up there at one of my master teachers, because in Unity, we have a lot of master teachers, not just this guy, right? So you're singing that, I'm like, today is the day I walk away from another piece of garbage that's in my job site. Thank you. I was just, by the time you got to that end of the song, I wanted to get up and go, amen. What a blessing to know that it's not up to them to change my job site. Even though I thought it was up to other people to come in and clean it up, because I didn't cause it. I didn't put that garbage in there. Just saying. I want you to just kind of give yourself a little pat on the back. Come on. Come on. Give everybody. If you've done some inside work, pat yourself on the back. Good job. Good job. So where are we going to go next, Eddie? Do you have another song to fill in, or do we
I
go?
always have another song.
You do?
Yeah.
Can we have another one?
We can have another one.
Thank you.
All I need's a met. All I need's a met. All I need's a met. Sometimes I forget that all my needs are met, and now and then I fall asleep thinking things I don't believe, until I wake up in gratefulness, counting all the ways I'm blessed, oh, that all my needs are met. I could not have come this far without the everlasting arms, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful that I know there were times when I thought I couldn't make it to another day. Somehow, sweet spirit made a way out of no way, and that is why I testify. No matter how dark it gets, that all I need are met. I could not have come this far without the everlasting arms, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful that I know, 'cause there were times when I thought I couldn't make